The Kansas City Chiefs, a franchise often associated with composure and control, are now at the center of a situation that few anticipated. A stunning revelation has emerged, leaving players, coaches, and fans collectively stunned. What began as a routine media moment quickly turned into an embarrassing headline that no one saw coming. Within hours, national outlets and social media platforms were flooded with speculation, reactions, and analysis. The Chiefs, usually defined by precision on and off the field, suddenly found themselves under an uncomfortable spotlight. Every detail of the incident is now being dissected, from internal dynamics to leadership responses. This development challenges not just public perception, but also the team's tightly maintained reputation. While the Chiefs are no strangers to pressure, the nature of this event feels different. It has introduced an emotional dimension that goes beyond football, testing the discipline, unity, and composure that have long defined Kansas City's championship identity. Reports indicate that the embarrassing incident originated from a moment of miscommunication between key members of the organization. Whether in a press interaction, locker room exchange, or behind-the-scenes discussion, something was said or done that sparked immediate controversy. The Chiefs' media team acted swiftly to manage the fallout, yet the story had already gained momentum. Insiders describe it as a momentary lapse in judgment, one that reflects the human side of professional sports. The issue isn't catastrophic, but its visibility has magnified its impact. The NFL's relentless media cycle transforms minor errors into major storylines, and Kansas City's prominence amplifies every misstep. Within the organization, conversations have shifted from blame to resolution. The priority now is containment, learning, and recovery. For a team accustomed to success, this public stumble serves as a stark reminder that leadership and composure must extend beyond the field. The embarrassment may fade, but the lessons drawn from it will shape how the Chiefs move forward. Inside the Chiefs' locker room, reactions to the event were mixed. Some players expressed frustration, believing the situation was exaggerated, while others acknowledged that it reflected carelessness. Leaders such as Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce are said to have addressed the team privately, emphasizing accountability and professionalism. These moments test unity, and Kansas City's locker room is built on trust, a bond forged through seasons of triumph and adversity. While the embarrassment carries short-term sting, it also serves as a wake-up call. Maintaining excellence requires discipline in every setting, not just during games. Younger players are witnessing firsthand how swiftly reputations can shift in professional sports. Coaches are using the situation to reinforce team values and ensure similar issues never resurface. Within hours, the focus began to return to football preparation, but the underlying message remains clear: even the most successful organizations can stumble. And true greatness lies in how they respond when they do. Fans across Kansas City and beyond reacted swiftly to the breaking news. Many expressed disbelief, others disappointment, and some defended the team, insisting that one embarrassing moment does not define a championship culture. Social media erupted with commentary, humor, and speculation, reflecting the passionate connection between the Chiefs and their supporters. For a fan base accustomed to glory and composure, this event felt uncharacteristic. Yet amid the noise, a sense of perspective is emerging. Supporters understand that even elite teams face human moments of imperfection. What separates champions from contenders is their ability to rise above distraction and restore credibility through performance and leadership. The organization's consistent transparency and responsiveness helped contain public outrage, turning attention back toward accountability rather than scandal. While this episode briefly disrupted Kansas City's polished image, it also reminded fans of the authenticity behind their heroes' flawed, emotional, but ultimately resilient individuals striving for excellence on the biggest stage in sports. As soon as the story surfaced, national sports media seized the narrative. Analysts debated its implications for team culture, leadership, credibility, and focus ahead of critical games. Some commentators framed it as a reflection of growing internal pressure, while others dismissed it as an overblown distraction. Television segments replayed key clips and statements, amplifying every gesture and word. In the digital age, perception often shapes reality faster than facts can emerge. The Chiefs Communication Department worked diligently to clarify timelines and context, ensuring accuracy amid speculation. Still, the media storm continued, feeding off Kansas City's popularity and public fascination with controversy. This situation highlights the double-edged nature of success. Visibility magnifies both triumphs and mistakes. For the Chiefs, maintaining composure under such scrutiny reinforces their professionalism. Every player and coach now understands that narratives are built instantly, and protecting the team's image requires constant vigilance. The media's attention, though intense, may ultimately sharpen the organization's internal discipline. When moments of embarrassment strike, leadership becomes the defining factor. Andy Reid and his coaching staff immediately addressed the situation, focusing on unity, maturity, and forward movement. Reid's steady demeanor and reputation for composure provided a stabilizing influence. Behind closed doors, leadership meetings emphasized reflection without overreaction. Mahomes, Kelce, and defensive captains reiterated that one incident cannot derail an organization built on years of culture and trust. Their example reinforced accountability throughout the roster. In professional sports, moments like these reveal whether leadership is performative or authentic. Kansas City's leaders responded with balance, acknowledging the mistake while refusing to let it define them. The organization's structure, rooted in transparency and respect, allows it to handle turbulence with integrity. The Chiefs' leadership understands that the spotlight is both privilege and burden. How they navigate this episode will likely strengthen internal bonds and further solidify their identity as a team capable of thriving through adversity and scrutiny alike. Across the league, reactions from players, analysts, and executives reflected both surprise and empathy. The Chiefs' situation became a case study in how even top-tier organizations encounter unexpected challenges. Rival franchises quietly observed how Kansas City managed its response, aware that professionalism under pressure reveals organizational strength. Some commentators drew parallels to similar incidents that disrupted other teams, noting that such episodes often serve as turning points for greater unity. In the modern NFL, image management and mental resilience are as vital as physical performance. Teams are constantly navigating complex dynamics: public perception, locker room morale, and competitive pressure. Kansas City's handling of this embarrassment may redefine best practices in public relations and internal recovery. The Chiefs' reputation as a disciplined, high-character organization remains intact, though tested. Within this broader NFL context, their response is setting an example of accountability and grace, demonstrating that true leadership is proven not in perfection, but in response to imperfection. What began as an embarrassing moment is now transforming into motivation. The Chiefs are using this situation as fuel for renewed focus and discipline. Players have channeled frustration into preparation, determined to prove that one misstep does not overshadow their collective excellence. Coaches are emphasizing fundamentals, reinforcing that details both on and off the field shape outcomes. The organization's resilience is evident in its ability to convert discomfort into determination. Training sessions have intensified, and team communication has become sharper. Instead of fracturing under pressure, the Chiefs appear to be galvanizing around a shared purpose: to silence doubt through performance. Adversity, when embraced, often strengthens championship resolve. This incident, though unpleasant, has reignited the hunger that drives Kansas City's pursuit of greatness. Their focus has shifted from embarrassment to empowerment. The Chiefs' greatest victories have always followed moments of challenge, and this latest chapter may prove no different, reaffirming their identity as relentless competitors. Behind the public statements and professional responses lies an emotional undercurrent that few outside the team can fully grasp. Embarrassment, frustration, and disappointment coexist with determination and pride. For athletes and coaches accustomed to excellence, any misstep feels amplified. Yet, emotion can be a powerful catalyst for growth. The Chiefs' internal reflection has revealed deep respect among teammates, and a shared desire to learn rather than deflect blame. Emotional honesty within the locker room has transformed vulnerability into strength. Players have acknowledged discomfort, but also reaffirmed commitment to one another and the organization's values. In the emotionally charged world of professional sports, this moment has humanized the Chiefs even more. It has exposed the raw, unfiltered side of success, the struggle to maintain perfection in an imperfect game. This emotional clarity may become one of Kansas City's greatest assets as they move forward stronger, wiser, and more united than before this unexpected ordeal began. Every great team faces defining moments that test its foundation. For the Kansas City Chiefs, this episode serves as both a reminder and an opportunity. Embarrassment fades. Legacy endures. What matters most is how a team responds when pride is momentarily shaken. Kansas City's response has demonstrated resilience, leadership, and humility, qualities that have long anchored its success. This situation, though uncomfortable, will likely become another chapter in the franchise's story of growth. The Chiefs have turned distraction into direction, restoring focus to the pursuit of excellence. Within the organization, unity feels stronger than ever, forged by shared adversity. Public perception will shift once again, guided by performance and consistency. In time, this moment may be remembered not for the embarrassment it caused, but for the discipline it inspired. The Chiefs have faced the unexpected, confronted imperfection, and emerged reaffirmed in purpose, proving once more why their culture remains one of the most admired in the NFL.